Okay. I think we're about ready. Um, when we left off yesterday, we were getting some major glitches, so uh, I moved around a little bit after I booted the game up just now, just to make sure it wasn't going to insta crash on us, and it didn't yet, so that's good. But I do vaguely remember now that the depths gave me some trouble that way. There's a few things I can try to fix that, I think. But I don't really want to mess with it if I don't have to. So we might have just had bad luck yesterday. We'll see what happens. But, so in any case, so I ran around a little bit and ended up getting this shrine that we were actually pretty much right next to. So that seems okay. I have this really weird feeling that the place that we're supposed to go is in the one spot we haven't been to around here yet. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but it would make sense. Except that I don't know if there's a town here or anything, and if there's not, then oh, it's right underneath the Great Sky Island, though. So, well, not really. So I don't know if that means anything or not. I guess we'll just have to. But we will eventually find the place that we're supposed to go. Yeah, okay. The only bad part is that I lost track of the statues that we're supposed to be following. So you might want to take a look and see if we can find any around here so we can pick up where we left off. Like this is something. It's not facing the way that I would have guessed, though. It's actually further down, huh? Oh, maybe, I guess. I would have guessed it was here, but yeah. That's not where this stuff is pointing. Also, throw one over here so it's a little easier to see where the last one is.
Yeah.
I don't know why that keeps happening because I'm not stepping on anything. Wonder if, yeah, I wonder what the fuck's going on with that.
Yeah.
May have weird option. Damn it. Oh. Thing. Yeah, like all of a sudden I just start fucking dying, like for no reason. I don't understand. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Maybe you do just like take periodic damage after a while. I don't know. We have a little food to fix that, but yeah, it's I don't like the fact that we're taking damage for no reason. Or seemingly no reason, again. Okay. Well, I guess we're supposed to go this way in general. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Because that just immediately instant to fucking fuck me over back right to the beginning. Yeah, and I'm gonna die. What the fuck? I'm asking Grog. That doesn't seem right at all. I don't remember that, if that's a mechanic at all. Like, maybe it is, but I gotta know for sure, because I can't have that fucking me up. That's ridiculous. Well, while Grok's thinking about that, I guess we'll reload here in seconds. Disappointing. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Okay. Nope. I'm. Hmm. Some setups, the gloom texture doesn't render properly, so you take damage from invisible gloom. Yeah, that might be it. Apparently, there's a thin gloom layer that you can barely see. I don't think that's what's going on here, though. I think it's some kind of bug. And also, actually, I want to try. You know what? Since we have to fuck around and do this, I'm gonna try something real quick and see if we can eliminate some of our glitchiness here. This may not go well, so bear with me, but I guess it's worth checking out if we're gonna consistently have problems down here. Uh, don't know if this will be better or worse, but we'll try it. Because I do have some mods installed that are supposed to help with the visual fidelity of the game and upscale it to 2K resolution versus an internal whatever it is, not even 1080p scale. So changing that around might be a factor, or it might make it worse. So this could go badly. All right, it's booting up. Okay, well, it didn't explode immediately, so that's good. But I turned off most of those mods to see if one of them maybe is just problematic down at the depths. Because we really shouldn't be having silly issues like this. Okay, well, the FPS mod is still working.
Yeah.
I think we looted that stuff once before. There kind of is. If they're talking about this kind of low fog on the ground or this white shit. No, that's not doing anything. I don't know where they were getting that from. Yeah, like this is all gloom though, so I'm not gonna be able to get around here this way at all.
Yeah.
So that's definitely not the way to go. there's clearly lights over there, so yeah, that's something. I would assume that's probably where we're supposed to head, especially since there is so much gloom here to make it a pain to do. That would be my guess. I don't want to do it here. Traveler's Spear. I'll take that. Motherfucker. God damn it. Oh boy. That's starting to chap my hide. Mostly just because I can't. I can't find a good reason for it. Motherfucker. All right. Well, anyways, we'll give her a sec here. That's so frustrating. Everything's been fine since we went up until we went to the depths. I'm gonna have to do some research off stream on that topic though. I wonder if it'll do exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
We got our 150 pose that we need. Yeah, I don't think this is it, man. This still isn't the place that we're supposed to be going. Yeah, it's gonna die again. Man, let me try. Hold on, let me try this. Nope, not that. Uh, Okay. We might have to just try a different. Because the one that I was using before did work. So let me see real quick here. How about 11397? Yeah, might actually work. Let me try this. I know you can't see anything. I'm trying to make it do stuff. Ooh, that's not a good sign. Not necessarily a good sign, anyway. We'll see. Probably should have backed up that directory first. Ooh. Well, we'll give her a little time, see what happens. It's trying to boot up. Mm. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So far, so good. One more second. I gotta add this thing back to the deal. Sorry, I know this is boring and annoying. Okay. Let's see if this works better. I don't know if it will or not. Ooh, no. No, that's not it at all. Ooh. Ooh, no. Okay. Um, okay, we're not hosed yet. Um, yeah, that's my previous game. No one else. Um, All right, give me another second. What the hell is going on? Huh. Yeah. How do I fix that? Hmm. I just It's not user save. Okay. Okay. Um. If, all right. Hang on a second. I think I almost got this. We'll see. I just need to copy one folder from one place to the next, basically, and then we should be ish. I think. I think. 728. Yes. Thing 01. Box. Blah blah. User save. Yeah. I guess that's a difference. Okay. Ah, okay. Well, let me try this. I think this should work. This. Ooh, 25. Slot. Ooh, no. Um, it's not quite yet. Fuck. 728. Okay, yeah. No, this is right. All right. Hopefully, I can just copy this to over this place and it will work. If not, this might go badly. But fuck it. Pretty much got nothing to lose at this point. Almost done. You know, you really have to have a patience of a saint with some of this stuff. I will say. Well, we'll try this and see if it sticks. Because, see, sort of the problem is that the emulator that I'm using is fairly new. So it's actually tuned for later patches of the game rather than the original 1.0.0 release, which is what we're using. So I think that might have something to do with why we're having trouble. So I'm going to go back to the emulator that I was using originally and see if that works better. There we go. Okay, so now our data is where it's supposed to be. So that worked, thankfully. I was able to copy my save files over. Let's see if we have a little better luck with this. Because, yeah, we shouldn't be crashing all the time down. That's crazy. Ooh, we do not have motion control, though. Let me see. Because now that I've had that, I can't live without it. Oh, what the hell's the name of this? I have too many things I got to take care of at the same time here. Fuck, why is that not working now? There we go. There we go. All right. Getting closer. As long as it doesn't immediately crash. But yeah, we got to fix the controller business here. No controller. No controller, yes. Doesn't actually show any input stuff here, though. We shouldn't actually. That's why I didn't show. Get that stuff on here. I don't want to. I don't want to live without the fucking gyro now that I've had it. So I got to figure that out. It just worked before, so I'm a little unsure about that. Maybe we need to restart it. Exit out of this fully and try that again. God damn it, I'm gonna get this to work. On God. I'm gonna get this shit to work. I should have just tested this all before starting the stream, but I didn't expect the amount of complications that we ended up having. So bear with me. We'll get it figured out one way or the other. We always do. As an aside, I've had coffee for the first time in probably a good month or so, and I only had 2 cups, and I like totally cracked out. I have like 0 tolerance to caffeine anymore. So, well, I'm all jittery. Okay, well, this is hard to tell here. Nope. And it seems like the controller needs some calibration. What if I unplug it, plug it back in? Now it doesn't want to work at all. Fuck. I guess that was a bad idea. Well, shit. Yeah, but why does it keep defaulting to this? That's not what this is supposed to be. Default profile cannot be overridden. Well, don't do that then. Yeah, like normally, like when you hit all the buttons and shit, it should show that. But like, it doesn't show any of the input out here. I am at a bit of a loss as to why that is. It doesn't seem to be working reliably, though. I can tell you that. This might end up being a dead end as well. It should just work, but it didn't seem to be. Just kind of strange. Damn it. That part works, but fuck. All right, fine. I'll try one other thing. Damn it. That shit is annoying. Okay, we'll try it this way. System controls, pro controller. Okay, okay, this one seems to do the business. All right. I'll see about this one. Nope, that immediately crashes. Fuck. What in the hell's the damn problem here? All right, let me look at some other things here real quick. This is fairly frustrating to go through. But, you know, it is what it is. Gotta do it. Yes, yes. Yes. Some of these settings were not correct, so that never. Again, I know this is boring, but if we take the time, we will eventually end up with something that actually works. This seems to be okay. If it'll fire up at all. Okay. It's doing more than it did last time. This is good. So far. Okay. Yeah. Full screen. All right. Nope, this is not the right save profile. So we're gonna have to fix that here too. Shit. Okay. Well, we're making progress. If that helps at all, we actually are making progress. I just need to fix this part. Open save data location. Not actually doing it. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, yeah, okay. There it is. Okay. Might actually want to close this. Place files in the destination. Reload. Fired up. Now it exploded. Again. It may have not. Yeah, no, that's fine. That should be all right. Go. Fuck. Now it doesn't want to do that either. You're so close. Nope, now it just crashes. Why? We were so goddamn close. All right, let me try one more thing here. Otherwise, I'm actually going to run out of ideas here. But let me see what I can do. Save data location. Grab that. Copy it. Fire this up again. Seems grid. Yeah. Try this. I don't know if it'll work. Fuck no. God damn it. Motherfuckers. I'm kind of running out of ideas here. The only good news is we haven't lost any data or anything like that, so we're okay. But holy man. I can try it without any of the mods and see if that works. Oh, it did. Or at least that part worked. All right, give me a second here. Give the cat some treats. All right, that part works. Good. All right, now the question is are we going to have our current save when we load. Yes. So that did work. Okay, so that's good news. That part's okay. One of the mods is causing problems, apparently. Let me double check that. And should be. Well, both of those. It's not to say that we might not have problems anyway, but because the big problem is that Tears of the Kingdom originally was only rendered at 30 frames a second, which kind of feels bad. So 60 frames a second is much better, but you actually have to have mods to allow that to happen. So that's actually the only reason I have mods at all, is because of that. Okay, well, it seems like we're in, so potentially this is good. This feels smooth. Fuck, we still don't have motion control. It did the test thingy, though. Let's stop this. Let's make sure that our settings are right for that. If we can get that, then we should be all right. But yeah, fucking around with this stuff will make you pull your hair out. I will tell you that much. Okay, that's good. Is the input separate? Yes. Global input. Let's use NS. Okay. And then let's make sure we know what that is. Profile NS. Should be the same thing. And I mean, like, it shows motion control working on here. So that seems like it's figure. No. Cancel that. Like, it shows it as working on here, and all the rest of the stuff, all the buttons actually show like they're actually working fine. Okay. Save. Okay. Properties. Input NS. Okay. Let's try it again. Because if we can get that, like I said, if we can get that part to work, we're good. Everything else, at least so far, seems okay. But I can't live without that. Screen. Fuck, it doesn't goddamn work. Why? It should. I don't think you understand the mental anguish I'm going through right now. Why the fuck doesn't that work? Aim with motion controls. That's enabled, like it should be. Damn it. Fuck, man. That's not going to work. And I don't know how to fix it. Oh, no. Oh, it worked for it literally worked for a second. Now it works. Oh my god. Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? Well, yeah. Hold on. So, okay. This does require us to change a few things around, so give me a second here, okay? So first of all, we'll fix this. It's doing the same thing where now it fucking doesn't. Really? I don't understand. I unplug it, and that works for half a second. Yep, like right there. It's good. Okay. We're like so close, and also there's a little bit of stick drift here, so we need to fix that. Okay, so figure current game, not that. Cancel, emulation, configure, controls. I need to do one of these real quick, just to make sure it's working right. Apply that. What happens? Yes. Stick drift gone. Aiming works. Holy shit. We might have it finally. Can you believe that? Does it change if I put it in full screen? I'm a little worried about that. Okay. It works right now. Okay, now it's working. Can I get a hell yeah for it actually working? Okay, so that's the good news. we got in the door up. Now we need to make sure that this doesn't crash. I know it's annoying going through this, but if we get it right, then we won't have to worry about that again for the rest of our playthrough here. So that's the reason. Finally, then. Motion's a little bit looser on the control, but that's fine. It works. Yeah, I guess let's go see if we get the same kind of crash. We shouldn't, but we shall see. Yeah, I'm trying to press stuff. Yeah. This is the third emulator we've tried. We'll see if this finally does the business. Which is funny because it's one of the oldest, but again, there might be a reason. And of course, as we already know, this isn't actually the place we wanted to go to, or at least it's but so far this seems to be working. That boy's gonna make that game. Or are they just gonna do their own shit? Because this is where we were getting crashes before. Good news, no crashes so far. And maybe we fixed it. I think that people don't necessarily appreciate what it takes to have the patience to ride some of this shit out and just figure it out, get through it, and not get like actually emotionally upset by it. And just be persistent and figure it out. I think there's something to be said for having just that quality. And believe me, that is not one that you have or are born with. It's one that's learned and, you know, requires discipline. But it usually pays off. So after a while, you get past it's like, no, I will get this figured out. I'm not going to let my frustration with it sabotage me, if that makes sense. Now, I might say that for all about 5 minutes and then something horrific goes wrong. And then I'm going to be like, well, now I'm going to have to walk away from it. But we'll see. So far, we're okay. Anyway. So. And then, yeah, we just have the other fundamental issue that we don't seem to be where we're supposed to go. And I don't know how to square that circle, to be honest with you, because I don't know where we're supposed to actually be. All I can tell you for sure is that this isn't it. And it's like, we're way out here in fucking God's country. I mean, maybe this sends us to some place that we can't get to otherwise, but that's not really what we're supposed to be doing. It's definitely not what we're here for. But we might as well see what this is. Just in case things go really tits up, we'll pop a manual save. Ooh, that was fast. And see where this takes us, I guess. Oh. Ridge of Hylia. Yeah, I knew this shit was under Lake Hylia, so fucking good. And there's a huge gaping chasm over there. I don't know if that matters. See, you know, the other thing is, can we visually tell? Well, I guess you could just do this. Motion controls are still working, by the way. That's good. Uh-oh. Fuck. Is it gonna crash? It's locked up. We'll give it a second. Fuck. So no, we haven't fixed all the problems here yet, apparently. God damn it. Well, what did I say? Yeah, this seems like it's locked up. Fucking A, that sucks. All right, let's see how well it ends up recovering from. So far, it's having a hard time just even quitting from here. One of these days, Alice, to the moon. We weren't even doing anything. Actually, you know what would be useful? Status bar, debugging. Bar, status bar. Not doing that right again. It's funny that the controller's completely unplugged and it's there's still drift on here. We're so close to not having problems with this. I think what it is actually what I should do after I have this calibrated and I know it actually works right. Yeah, because that works on it. Okay, that. Apply, save. Yes, that works. Okay. Now, before we do anything else, remove that. Okay. Now we should be able to reload it. It'll actually hold on to it. Nope, now it crashes. Fucking A, man. What the hell's going on here? Nope. No, just won't do it. Oh my god. Yep, that's off the table. It's not working at all now. Fuck. All right. Try this one again. It's at least attempting to load. Okay, well, I got that far. Again, now we've got no controller. Plug. Replug. Can't do it. Oh my god, this is driving me fucking crazy. I feel like Captain Ahab trying to go after that whale at this point. Should just work. We're so goddamn close to that just working fine too, but god damn it, we're burning daylight here. Let's go. Just do what I want. Okay, we got that at least. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yep, that works. So weird because like control like works and then it doesn't work and there doesn't seem to be a lot of rhyme or reason to one. But it seems like we're okay right now. So I guess we'll go with this and just hope it doesn't fuck up. So we are back a little ways because I'm not going to keep copying that save folder over and over again. This is close enough because we haven't made really any progress anyway. So, by the way, this is what testers do for software all the time. They go through the same scenario over and over and over and over again to try to figure out what's actually causing the problem. Those people should get paid the most out of anybody on the entire fucking dev team. Just for the sheer patience it requires to do it without losing your marbles. Programming the shit's easy in comparison. There's a lot of people that disagree with me on that, but if you don't have the patience to go through this after you programmed it, then I don't want to hear about it. If you're paying somebody else to do it, they deserve to make a lot of money too. Anyhow. Yeah, don't skimp on QA. Which is funny because usually the QA people get paid the least out of any of the people like making the game, any of that shit. It's like a $15 an hour job or some goddamn thing, depending on. But yeah, it's like the minimum wage job of game development, and it shouldn't be. Probably why there's so many garbage ass games that come out.
Yeah.
Okay, motion control still works. Everything's fine so far. We'll try doing the same thing and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't make anything explode. And if it does, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Oh, there's a Gleeok right there. That's probably bad news, bears. just for starters. I didn't notice that before. Obviously, we have a geoglyph here. That thing is one of the last ones, as a matter of fact. So no, we do not want to do that one. I mean, we could, but we're trying to avoid such things. But we see a shrine or two. Well, there's like one right there, but it might be what that might be one we've already gotten. That one probably is too. Now that I think about it. Oh yeah, we were looking at this one. And we looked on the map to see where that was. Everything's still fine. Okay. This might actually work. So we'll put it through its paces here real quick because I don't trust that it's not all gonna work. And by the way, this is exactly why I haven't done this so far. Because I didn't need to, and I knew what kind of headache it was gonna be to go through it. Hopefully, this is eventually gonna pay off with eventually being like right now. We'll see though. Okay. Ooh. It choked on that, huh? I don't know what to do. So everything was fine up until that point. It's allowing us to get back in here at least, so I guess we'll give it a second and see what happens. Or is it gonna crap out once it gets this far? Oh, no, that's good. Now the controller doesn't work again. Why? Unplug. Okay, hold on a second. I think I know why now. That's being goofy with the controller. Ooh, no, we don't want that. It shouldn't even reload. Let me see. Nope. Nope, nope. That's not good. I feel like we're starting to go through this endless loop of problems, and I'm not really that jazzed about that. Default profile cannot be overridden. It should be. There's no reason for it not to be. No. My God, man. I'm losing my fucking mind. Okay. The only thing I can think to do is actually restart the computer and see if that doesn't unfuck them. So I'm going to try that real quick and I'm going to play around with this until I can get it working. So just wait a second. Give me a few minutes. But yeah, this is driving me crazy. So bear with me. Give me a few minutes.